Have you ever wondered why Nikola Jokic is compared to one of the most famous villains in comic book history?
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God! Oh, yeah!
I've dug deep into Jokic's career to bring you the real story of the Joker.
He rams it home! Take that!
How did Nikola Jokic get his nickname? What makes the nickname the Joker so fitting? And how did one man turn the NBA upside down? These are just the tip of the iceberg of what I'll be getting into in today's video, so make sure you're comfortable, buckle up, and ask the person sitting next to you, why so serious?
Clock ticks, gotta put one up. Jokic for the win! Oh! It's good! He's putting together a masterpiece. Another one.
Nikola Jokic is a man who's gone by many names. Will Barton, a former teammate, once called him Big Honey, but Jokic didn't really like it, and that nickname quickly faded away. At one point, he was also called the Cookie Monster, but like Big Honey, that nickname didn't last long either. Some fans have also wondered why we don't shorten Nikola Jokic's name like we do with other players, calling Stephen Curry Steph, LeBron James Bron, and Damian Lillard Dame. Why not Nikola Jokic Nick? I thought about it for a moment, puzzled as well, until I came across a comment from another fan that made perfect sense. It's too American for him. Before I dive into the origins of his current nickname, the Joker, and how it came about, I want to explain why it's the perfect name for Nikola Jokic.
Jokic gonna have to put it up, falling away, it's up, shot, he banks it in! Oh, another circus shot!
Unpredictability. Just like the Joker keeps Batman always guessing, Nikola Jokic keeps everyone on the basketball court wondering what he'll do next. This brings us to another superhero comparison. When we think of Batman in the NBA, whose face comes to mind first? Probably LeBron James, right? I mean, the man is a billionaire, incredibly intelligent, and much stronger than the average person. And as a fun-loving family man, he's the last person you'd suspect of being a superhero. In fact, LeBron checks all the boxes to be Batman, except for the part about being loyal to his home city. All jokes aside, Nikola Jokic's unpredictable style has been giving LeBron major headaches for the past few years. To put it into perspective, if it wasn't for Jokic, LeBron might have secured his 5th ring last year. After all, following the Western Conference Finals, it was the same Heat team that LeBron and AD had easily beaten back in 2020. The Joker really has resurfaced a feeling of hopelessness for LeBron that he hasn't experienced since the Kevin Durant Warriors era. I mean, a sweep one year, a gentleman's sweep the next. The Joker has literally made LeBron James relive the worst nightmare of his career. With his no-look passes, unconventional shots, and outstanding basketball IQ, Jokic has utterly dismantled the Lakers in 2 consecutive years, leaving LeBron questioning the very craft he's dedicated his entire life to.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
The second reason the Joker is the perfect nickname for Jokic is that both are often completely underestimated. People don't take the Joker seriously, partly because of his clownish appearance. In a similar vein, Nikola Jokic is often underrated. Whether it's because he was drafted in the 2nd round during a Taco Bell commercial, doesn't fit the mold of a typical basketball superstar, or has the unique hobby of racing horses, Jokic is consistently underestimated. For example, despite everything he's achieved in the past few years, including winning MVPs, a championship, and breaking Wilt Chamberlain's legendary PER record, LeBron still chose him last in the 2023 All-Star Game. The media never gives him the recognition other stars receive, and even when he earned his latest MVP, Shaquille O'Neal said it shouldn't have been him.
But I want you to hear from me first. I thought the SGA should have been the MVP.
In addition to these slights, in the Western Conference 2nd round between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, after falling behind 0-2, many people started doubting him, claiming it was over for Denver. While the series could still go either way, after getting obliterated at home in Game 2, Jokic did the unthinkable by going to Minnesota and delivering 2 absolute masterclasses to tie the series at 2-2. In those 2 games, Jokic absolutely stunned the NBA world, reminding everyone why he truly deserves his 3rd MVP trophy. The third reason the Joker fits Nikola Jokic so perfectly is that, just like the Joker is a master of chaos and manipulation in Gotham City, Jokic is a master of chaos and control on the NBA courts. Looking at his recent playoff performances, it's clear that no matter how strong Minnesota's defense is, Jokic can still manipulate it to his will. Take a look at this play, for example, where he effortlessly takes on the newly crowned 4-time Defensive Player of the Year and sneaks the ball past him and the help defense. How incredible is that? His scoring skills are lethal, his rebounding is uncanny, and his passing is just too unbelievably good.
Turnover. Jokic, oh, what a play, batting it ahead. He never even saw the ball.
Whenever he has the ball in his hands, defenses have to be on alert because he can pretty much do anything and everything in the playbook. Like, when was the last time you've seen a 7-foot, nearly 300-pound player drive to the baseline, fake out the initial defender, and then shoot over another 7-footer? Absolutely ridiculous, right? The fourth reason the Joker is the perfect name for Jokic lies in his personality. Jokic embodies the essence of a joker. He loves a good joke, always wears a smile, and rarely takes things too seriously. For example, remember how furious Giannis was when the Pacers took away the game ball? It honestly seemed like he was about to pound someone into a pulp. In contrast, in 2023, after winning the championship, did you know that Nikola Jokic lost the Finals MVP trophy? And it looked like it didn't bother him at all?
I gotta tell you, I've done a couple of these Finals MVP interviews. You're the first one to come in without the trophy. Where is it?
I really don't know. I left in Sparky's room and it's not there anymore, so I don't know. But hopefully it's gonna arrive in my house.
See what I mean? This guy is just never serious. Except if you slap him on his behind, though. That's a different story. Just don't do it. Also, don't try elbowing him in the rib cage and then turning your head away. He doesn't appreciate that either. But aside from these instances, the man is never serious. The final reason the Joker is the perfect nickname for Jokic is because of the profound impact both have had. Just as the Joker emerged from obscurity to become a central figure in Gotham City, Jokic rose from the shadows to become the focal point of the NBA. He's literally the lowest drafted MVP in history, and the crazy thing is, he's now won it 3 times. I know I've brought this up before, but can you believe they drafted a 3-time MVP in the 2nd round during a Taco Bell commercial? Anyway, just like how Curry redefined what it meant to be a guard, Jokic has redefined what it means to be a modern-day center. With his touch around the basket, ability to post up, hit perimeter shots, handle the ball, rebound, and involve his teammates, Jokic has shown the NBA that you don't need to be the most athletic center to dominate the position. Instead, you just need to be extremely well-rounded and excel at the little things. Here's something that isn't talked about enough in NBA circles. Just a few years ago, Giannis Antetokounmpo was the next big thing in the NBA as he climbed the ranks of the elites. He was so dominant that people said if he could just develop a reliable jumper, he'd become the most unstoppable force the NBA has ever seen. While that may still be true, the reality is no one's talking about Giannis anymore, and it's all because of the Joker. The Joker, the Joker, the Joker. Did you know that it was actually LeBron James's former sharpshooting teammate who gave Jokic the nickname the Joker? Yes, it's true. When LeBron won his first ring, Mike Miller shot 7 for 8 from three-point range to help close out the OKC Thunder in that Game 5 avalanche, and it was this very same Mike Miller who later went to Denver that gave Jokic the nickname back in 2017. The story behind his nickname, however, is a bit anticlimactic. The word on the street is that Mike Miller simply couldn't pronounce Nikola's last name, Jokic. Back in 2017, however, Jokic was just a rising player in the league, averaging around 16 points per game, so for most of the NBA, he was still just Nikola Jokic. It wasn't until a few years later, when he started earning All-Star nods and appearing on MVP ladders, that the NBA stopped and took notice, asking, "Who's this guy?" That's when the Joker truly came to be. In fact, this tweet by Mike Miller at the start of the 2020 season might have marked the true birth of the Joker. Since that pivotal year, the Denver Nuggets have become a powerhouse, and Nikola Jokic has dominated the NBA, earning 3 MVPs and 1 championship. More importantly, however, that year signaled the possible dawn of a new era in the league, the era of the Joker.
First quarter point, Jokic. Oh, how does he do it? For Denver, Jokic, what a pass! Oh, he spun on a dime and dropped one to Watson.
On a slightly different note, have you heard that everyone's been calling Anthony Edwards the next Michael Jordan? If you're curious about all the buzz around Edwards, then do yourself a big favor and click on this video here.